Batman is the ultimate symbol for self-improvement. Whether it's related to fitness, productivity, career, lifestyle, we all want to be more like Batman. And here's the thing, there's actually some real-world lessons to be learned here. If you're chasing success, keep watching this video because I'm going to break down the 4 habits that you should build to be more like Batman and unlock your full potential. Habit number 1 is without a doubt to exercise. The great thing about Batman is that he's kind of a jack of all trades when it comes to his fitness. So regardless if you're into strength training, endurance training, bodybuilding, calisthenics, or any other type of training, it's important to just go all in and make exercise a part of your lifestyle. If you can only handle one type of training right now, that's fine. But I would say overall to instill fitness and movement into your daily life as much as possible. That's what I think is the secret to get it into the best shape of your life, because someone like Bruce Wayne, exercise is second nature to him. For someone like him, every day he's gonna move, every day he's gonna keep his body and his mind sharp. It's just a part of his routine, it's just a part of what he does, and it's kind of a habit for him. He doesn't even have to think about it, it's pretty much automatic. That's the level of habitual instinct that we want to build for ourselves, and that's why I think habit number 1 should be to exercise. Now guys, if you're still struggling with finding the game plan for your training, I'm actually gonna give you guys a free program, a free 10-page ebook that I built on how to start training like Batman. Completely free. The link for that is in the description of this video, so go check that out and let me know what you think. Just wanted to give that to you guys so you don't have to guess anymore about what type of workouts you should be doing. If you just need to get started or you want to switch it up, it's a free 10-page ebook with a bunch of good information on how to get started and how to train like Batman. Alright, moving on to habit number 2, which is daily scheduling. This one habit, for me, it literally tripled my productivity, and it took minutes to do, minutes to set up. You can do it on paper or electronically. I decided to do it electronically, so I just pulled up a blank Google document. Essentially, you just want to schedule out your entire day by important tasks with a time slot attached to each task. It's really easy to do and it's so effective. It's basically a cheat code for productivity. I definitely see Bruce Wayne doing every single day to make sure that he stays on top of what he needs to get done. Here's what you're accomplishing when you set up a system like this, okay? Number 1 is that every task that you need to complete is being written down, so you don't have to leave it up to memory. You're never going to forget what you have to do. It's somewhere that you can reference and see, and that just makes it a lot higher of a chance that you're going to get those tasks done. Also, with each time slot, every task has a time limit, so subconsciously that kind of pushes you to avoid procrastination. And this is really important, but for this system, you're actually envisioning what a successful day for you looks like. Therefore, you're a lot more likely to get it done because you're putting the thought and time into how you're going to complete it, how long things are going to take you, and just like I said, overall what that day should look like for you. That being said, this system also makes sure that you don't overestimate what you can do in a single day, which I used to have that problem. I would lay out a bunch of tasks for myself and it's just too much. So writing it down like this with time slots kind of just lets me know what I'm actually able to do, and I'm more focused on getting that stuff done. And since you're writing it down somewhere, you can always look back, reflect, and see what worked or what didn't work, or maybe some things that you still have to get done for the next day. Like anything, it's a skill, it just takes practice, so you're gonna get better and better at it. It's gonna be easier and quicker to set it up, so it might take 5 to 10 minutes on the first day, and over time it's going to take less and less time. A couple more things with this system is that it's going to hold you accountable more than anybody else could, which is great because it's literally you holding yourself accountable, or you holding your future self, I guess, accountable. And the last and the most important thing with this habit is that it really facilitates other habits that you're trying to build, which is so important and it's so effective. I would say try this for 30 days and see how quickly it can change your life, because that's what it did for me. Okay, habit number 3 is to stop worrying about what you cannot control. Every time you catch yourself worrying about something, I just want you to ask yourself this: is there anything that I can do about it? If the answer to that question is no, then stop giving it more energy than it deserves. You have other things to focus on, and that's where the Batman level focus kind of comes into play, because that's what makes him so strong-willed and mentally tough. If he can do something about it, he absolutely will, but if he can't, then he won't, and he doesn't waste time or energy thinking about those things when other people are relying on him to get the things that he can do to actually get those things done, if that makes sense. So if you want to be successful and if you want to be more like Batman, then you just have to get used to blocking out the things and stop giving so much mental energy to the things that you have no control over. So just be stronger and be more stoic. Okay, the last habit number 4, is probably the simplest and most predictable on this list, but it's not any less important than the other ones. And that is just to switch screen time with reading time and read more books. The bottom line is that 99% of us spend way too much time consuming brain rot content on our phones. If you're gonna absorb content, I say to do it in a healthy format that's actually gonna help you learn new skills that you can use towards being more successful in your field. And like I said before, Batman keeps his body and his mind sharp, and your brain is a muscle that needs to be trained too. At first, I started reading just before I went to bed as a way to wind down, which is great, but then I thought about all the times that I pull out my phone during the day, and that's what I wanted to replace with my reading time. So anytime I pull out my phone, I just made sure I had a book nearby that I can replace it with, and for me that was surprisingly effective, and I found myself picking up books and reading a lot more than I used to before. Now, I'm not perfect, I still pick up my phone a lot just like everybody else, but I would encourage you to try something like this and just read more books. That's pretty much it. And again, reading is a skill, so it's something that you are going to get better at. I would just say make sure you're picking books that you're actually interested in, because if not, then you're going to not be motivated to finish those books and continue reading them. But repeating these small actions every day over time, you're just going to notice that after a few weeks, all of this stuff is kind of happening automatically for you. And that's when you know you succeeded at building these habits, and you kind of realize that now you're more like Batman, which is ultimately the goal if you're watching this video. And if you did make it to the end of this video, first of all, thank you so much for watching. Second of all, I just want to say that talking about wanting to build these habits is one thing, but if you actually want to execute the plan and start creating and implementing systems in your life that build these habits for you, then stay tuned, because I'm actually looking for 10 people for my October Train Like Bruce Wayne coaching group, which is for people that are ready to make a serious change and kind of go all in before the end of the year. If that sounds like you, then go ahead and grab that free ebook that I mentioned. The link is in the description of the video, and if you find that ebook useful, then go ahead and use the same link to book a call with me, and we'll go over your specific game plan and start getting to work. Like I said, there's only 10 spots available because that's all I can handle right now, so book that call as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching, and take care.